Hello there everyone, this is Neko Knight here, getting ready to play in subsistence. I also do videos every day, so if you don't want to miss out on them, please hit the bell. For now, come and explore this world with me. So, they had a major update just after I posted my last video. Sadly, I missed the time on it, but as you can see, fruits, vegetables, eggs, all of these now have timers. Meat still doesn't, which needs to be worked on. And another thing that needs to be worked on is when you eat one, the timer doesn't reset. As you can see right here, it's still the same, which means theoretically you lose two at over a period of time. You lose two at the same time, one for eating and one due to the timer. I know in real life, for me, I usually tend to try and eat the things that are oldest first, which means theoretically the timer should reset. Which means this should technically be full again instead of 0. So I hope that gets fixed. Another thing that would be nice is if they had that same thing for the meat where it shows everything. Okay, so it's gonna be, I'm gonna have to head up and around that way. But another thing would be nice if the meat had that same thing, because then you could tell when it's gonna expire and when it's not. Also, for the cave exploration I did, sadly I ran out of materials, so I was only able to get 76 crystals. I'm gonna have to go back down there at some point and fetch more. But for now, we're heading towards the next part of the major update. It's gonna be a little bit, so I'm gonna probably skip most of this out, or time-lapse me running there, but either way, it's gonna be sped up to the point because this is a long trek to the next update. Alright, we're at the new location. On the map, there was an expansion to the map, and here we are. We've got some new looking trees, like those skinny long ones there that are broke all the way up to about that point. They're all littered all over this place, and it's on this side of the map, which is literally here we are. That's where I currently live, and here is the expansion. It's a long ways. I'm not sure if I could have cut across to over the mountain over here, but I didn't want to take the chance of freezing to death. So at some point, I'm gonna basically scout out my next location, build location for the next season that I build. And it's gonna be somewhere over in here because, I mean, it's a new place, new stuff, new potential. Also, I think there's a lake somewhere around here. I think that might be it. Ooh, whoa, gotta watch where I'm walking. Don't wanna die. Also, don't wanna trigger a bear. Ooh. Gotta be careful. Apparently, these new trees have a new code to them. So it's apparently they're a lot easier to deal with and a lot better for him or whoever is developing the game. They still act like normal trees though. still annoyed about the timer not resetting when you eat one. I hope they fix that soon. But for now, I'm curious how far and how big you can go. Oh, and speaking of building my next location somewhere over here. Medical herbs. Ooh, potatoes. Just potato seeds. There's some new building pieces. We've got triangle foundations. We have triangle ceilings. And I don't know if there was triangle other things. Railings, stairs, rugs. I think that was it. I think it was triangle foundations and triangles ceilings here. There might be triangle roof pieces, but I think with the way these are designed, these fit on that. So you could put two of those. So I definitely at some point gonna definitely be making use of the triangles, especially with probably the foundations, stairs, maybe some, yeah, maybe that, or maybe these, who knows. I would prefer to have some kind of straight, narrow stairs that aren't steps, but like actual, or not steps, but stairs, but actual kind of like narrow like this instead of this. In other words, make it even narrower than this, because this is like still pretty wide. Is there even a cave? I think there's a limit to how far you can go over that way. There's a nice stream here that would be, ooh. I think I see one of my potential spawn build points. Ooh, there's a nice waterfall view there. I think this may be where I might build. I still need to explore, and I need to figure out the best viewpoint for it. But we got water right there. We've got a waterfall right there. It's flipping hot apparently. Okay, at that point I don't have anything to deal with that. But I think, oh, hello bear. I'm thinking this is definitely the highest potential candidate here. There's potential candidate right there, just because, I mean, depending on how you get the view, you can view the water from the side, waterfall from the side, and look down here and look across into the lake. So there's a potential there. There's a potential right there, up there. So I can build and just have a great view overlooking everything. But so far this is like looking like #1 for build spot. And then for other build spots, who knows? Ooh, a locked box. Sadly, I don't have a key. And there's a bear guarding it. Oh, hey, look. More new trees. I have not seen those trees. What I would love to see is dynamic trees. And what I mean by that is, for example, you come over to a tree and let's just say you chop it down like this, and once you, holy crud, these are like birch trees, but once you've chopped it down to like this point, it's a little stump, and there's a little root or seedling that's there, and it slowly grows up and by stages back up into a big tree. I think that would be awesome. Realistically, I'm trying to scout out places that are near water, because effectively water in the beginning stages is what's going to keep you alive. What are these? Are they harvestable? Nope, they're just for decoration. After that, but so far I found number one spot for my building candidate. I haven't really found much of another build spot. I could theoretically build anywhere and it would just be a trek to get water, which would suck, but you could have a very nice lovely view and or lovely spots to build. The question is, where do you want to build? I still want the power to be redone. I still want some balancing to recipes to be redone. I mostly want power to be redone, so that if your wind turbines are spinning over a mile per hour, they're generating at least 0.01 power. At least fully upgraded, and upgrading should generate a little bit more than what they're generating, because what's the point of spending resources on an upgrade if the upgrade's worse than the building a new one? Like, that's stupid. Also, supposedly they have it set up where the more food you have stacked, the faster it perishes, but it only takes from one stack. Oh, and another thing is, don't split the stack, because it keeps the same rating here, which means if you were to take this, that means at this point you would lose 2 carrots. So your best bet is to keep it stacked, even if it does go a little bit faster, because it still has to work through a bunch of those. Ooh, I might have found another potential build spot. Sweet. Tree grubs are unlimited still, which means you can use tree grubs to sustain your food or protein. And I need to eat a bunch of these. It looks like build candidate number 2, and you know what? Number 3 right here. We got a nice beach to build off of, a little cliff there that we can use for jumping in the water and all that. This actually looks like this would be, and then we got this small little waterfall water source right here that we can use. This looks like build point number 3 or 2, and then we have right up over here, a little bit higher, okay, maybe a little bit farther than I expected. Yeah, okay, right up over here towards, oh, we've hit the fence. which means we've currently hit the max area. So for water build points, we have 3 points of interest. We have this one, the one down over there, and that waterfall. Waterfall. And I got rocks here, so if I wanted to build something on a rock, I can. We've got that little area. Ooh. I could build a bridge right here that goes across and have another building set right up over there. And a building set up right here with a little bit of stuff set up on the rock. And then we can have a fake tree house, build around this tree all the way up and have a little tower sticking off right there. This is giving me all kinds of future build ideas. Oops. Leave me alone. So that's the major points of major updates. They updated food so that it spoils now, and I know from experience that eggs, you could theoretically leave them out of the fridge for like a month or two unrefrigerated without them spoiling. So if they do try to make this semi-realistically, they should try and actually fix the spoil timers. Like potatoes, you can practically leave them out forever as long as you keep them properly maintained. In other words, if you stick them in the right place, they're gonna be forever edible. Onions, maybe not. And carrots are also another one that can be very, very long spoil time. So I hope they actually balance the times a little bit more, or a little bit better, and make it where the one that you eat resets the timer, so that you're not flipping losing food. Like, I know they're trying to make it like harder to survive, but that's like too hard, because you gotta take into account building animal traps are now pointless, because as soon as you build an animal trap, it's well, you're gonna lose food not only to the spoil time, but you're gonna also basically have to grow significantly more food in order to maintain your crop production. And ooh, I may have just found another build point of interest. So we got 4 build points of interest. This is another one, and I kind of like the way this rock shoots out. Might just build my house. Sometimes I wish we could clear trees out, because I would clear out these sections of trees right here, build my home, build a little walkway out to here, build a little dock, a fishing dock, and then ta-da, fish. What else? What other points of it? So that's mostly all the update covered, and points of interest for people who might be interested in spots to build. Technically, there's another one right here, because I mean, you got the rock, you got a little waterfall, you got the water overlook right there. You could build on top of the rock and build a nice little rock base. There's a nice little view up there. If you could handle the cold, that would be another place to build. yeah, I pretty well explored most of this other than the center. Ooh, there's actually a nice view here too. You got a nice little waterfall view right. You got one that comes down around here. So if you build up high enough, like 2, 3. Oh, oh, hey. I think I found a better point of better build point. And that's gonna be right up over here. We've got the trees, we got the view over the lake. We build up a little bit higher, and we can put a porch that goes from there, wrap all the way around to here, and this would be another lovely view. So I found a few more points of interest that I might want to check out once I get ready to do a new video. So for now, if you guys enjoyed my video, please like it. If you didn't, well, please pass it on to people you think will. Because the more you guys help me, the more I can help you. So for now, goodbye. See you next time. And I'm gonna continue to run around a little bit and check some things out. Chances are I'm gonna freeze to death going through here, especially since it's nighttime. Ooh, there's a tree. There's actually trees up here.